It is time to make the sound to summon the stream. Let's see. Looks looks pretty good. I can still... There we go. Crop it slightly better. There we go. Alright. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Banjo-Tooie 100%, where we are going to be continuing our grand exploration of the Isle of Hags. And today, specifically, we are going to be going to Terrydactyland, which is probably not my favorite of the various worlds in this game, but the main issue with Terrydactyland is that you basically have to switch back and forth between different transformations, and if you don't know what you're doing and if you're not playing efficiently, it can be very, very slow. So, first thing we need to do is get to Terrydactyland. Hello, Coles. It's 10 p.m. and I'm eating mashed potatoes and meatball with orange juice. That doesn't sound too bad. Now, I just need to remember how the hell I actually get to Terrydactyland to start. Because Terrydactyland is very much the kind of level where you're gonna have a miserable time backtracking if you don't know what you're doing. I have made sure that I actually do have a guide in front of me, just to give me some... Oh, okay, controller's acting up. Just to make sure that I do have some, you know, more specific guidance about where to go and what to do. So, hopefully that will prove to be helpful. I just, for the life of me, cannot remember where I go to find Terrydactyland. But I'll get there eventually. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's through this way? I do believe it is somewhere that the treads lead to. I think it might be out here by Witchy World. Yes, that's it. Okay. Yep, that's what we were looking for. Cool. Get him, Kazooie. Break it! Kazooie, come on. There you go. Perfect. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. But first, mini-boss time. Klungo, revenge-seeking minion. No, no, not you again. Mistress said Klungo must stop you, or I get more beatings. We'll give you a beating too. No, Klungo win this time. Hit it with a left hook, you whiny duck. I don't think you're supposed to eat the potion. Alright. Cool. Ouch. Yeah, that hurt. Come on, fire. Got him. Crap! Alright, alright, alright. Gotcha. Your potions are no match for me, Klungo. Come on. Gotcha. Klungo has been beaten. That was pretty easy. Bear and bird beats poor Klungo again. That can't be good for your health, Klungo. Why not retire? No, Mistress needs me. Klungo return for more beatings. Then work on new potion. Sweet. Now that's a man who definitely wants a woman to step on him. Poor Klungo. I think we actually get the clockwork eggs relatively soon. Alright, that looks like Terrydactyland if I've ever seen one. There we go. Yep, there's good old... Oh! Yes, hello, sir. The fact Klungo has a wife made that sentence 100 times worth. The ultimate egg you can hold, a clockwork bomb that's remote controlled. Alright, we have clockwork bombs. Thank you, jam jars. Whee! Alright. Alright, I believe the one on the right is fake. I know one of them is. Gotcha. Alright, we saved another black man. We are heroes. Hello. Just to make sure we have access to it, get in the hole. Thank you. Hello. Boom, boom. Alright. We're just gonna explore a little bit out here before we go in. Clockwork eggs are gonna make this a lot easier. Hello. Goodbye. What's through here? Oh. Okay. I think this might be the entrance to the Cuckoo Land. Another couple notes. And last area... Nope, we've explored it all. Okay. Then we're heading into Terrydactyland. Right. Let's make sure we save state, since the simulator, I mean completely original hardware, does like to sometimes freeze on me. Alright. Alright, we got dinosaurs. Grab a few notes. I mean, this looks pretty easy to get. I got the new laptop charger that isn't hanging on by a thread today, so that's fun. That's great! Oh, you absolute jerk. Let me get that. I demand it. Come on. Damn it. Alright, well, I'll worry about that later. On the left side of the screen, after entering, is a warp pad. Go into the level a bit, you'll see a pillar with a button on the side of it. Lob a grenade egg at it to unlock a cage to save a Jinjo later. That is not a warp pad. Okay, good. This is one of those guides that mix up the left and right. All I ask is that if you are going to make a walkthrough for a game, you'll be able to know the difference between left and right, east and west. Alright, cool. Go past the pillar to the stone ramp and head into the door. Up in here, take a left up the ramp and exit. That doesn't sound so hard. Whee! Okay. Alright, let's go. Whoops. Well, that didn't quite work. So I think we need to fire way over his head. There we go. He's unarmored behind, and we're going to blow up a bird right in his ass. Not fair. Found gap in armor. Others not so easy. Still 4 of us left. Ha ha. Alright. Drop down over here, find notes on the grassy hills, did that. Jump in the water and locate the Kazooie button on the other side underwater. I see that. Whee! Quill, a friend of mine who works in City Square has a diploma with law and has a driving license. Didn't have her left and right, so I'm not kidding. I know that it's a very, very common thing. Like, my wife is like that as well, with her lefts and rights. When I was younger, I was like that with my lefts and rights as well sometimes. So I understand that it is extremely common. All I'm saying is that if you're going to give directions, if you're going to go out of your way to provide directions in which left and right are important to those directions, at least take the time to double check your lefts and rights. That's all. That's what I always did. Alright, we got that done. Okay. So, I guess we're going to go... over here, or... No, it says... cross the water to the right, which God only knows what that means, cross the water to the right. I'm going to assume it means left. Around the corner to the left are 2 alcoves with turbo trainers and boots. Yes, they did in fact mean the reverse direction again. Okay. Take the trainers... Oh, right. These let me go on water. Cool. Woo! Alright, that's one honeycomb down. And now we're going to do our first bit of mumboing. Hello, you. Die, you ignorant creature. Alright. Whoa, no, no, no. Let me in. Oh my god. Okay. We got it. Grab the warp pad. I hear a Globo. You know, in all honesty, like, they put the Globos so close in general to Mumbo and Humbawamba that it really does make me wonder, like, what's the point of having the Globos if they place them so conspicuously close to where they're used? This looks like something I could drill. Alright, that's a Cheeto page. Cool. Keep going. Do. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Cool. Go behind the skull, glit the Globo, now cross back across the swamp. Okay, so it doesn't want me to get Mumbo yet. What's gonna be on the RPG streams agenda, by the way? God damn it. The next RPG Maker stream is going to be a bit of event work. Just to prep, you know, some map work, some event work, designing a mini-boss. It's gonna be a good mix of different things. Okay. Go left across the narrow passway. Okay. This time it actually did mean left. Whoa! What the hell? You absolute jerks. Knock that crap off. Okay. Sharp left to find a ledge with a boulder. Yep, that's a sharp left to find a ledge with a boulder. And there should be a treble clef under here. Perfect. Turn around and cross over to the platform that has a button on it. Okay. Activate it to open the train station. Cool. Can do. Turn right and up some ledges is Wumba's Wigwam. Okay. Wumba's Wigwam. Climb up and activate the warp pad. Turn left, there's a red-yellow tunnel. Go through it and then carefully drop. Okay. That looks like a red-yellow tunnel. Go through it, then carefully drop to the green ledge below and cross it. Okay. Can do. Okay. That is not where I was supposed to go. Okay. Did they mix up their left and right again? This is why I think it's important to double check it if you mix up your lefts and your rights easily. Is because the only thing worse than having them wrong the entire time is having it inconsistently wrong. Like, sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, and I really don't know which is which. Okay. Go through it and carefully drop to a green ledge below and cross it. Okay. There are some small cages with a small hole in between them. Whoa. Send a clockwork kazooie into the hole. Okay. Got it. Alright, let's go. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't actually know. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, okay. It didn't go out into a different place. After the camera shifts around, go to the right side of the screen and into the first hole. Okay. So... I believe it is telling me to go inside this one. And then we go to the right and into the first hole. This would be right and into the first hole. And that should put me behind another armored caveman. Yep. Okay, we successfully killed a man. Back as Banjo goes right of the cave where the caveman was to find another hole. Send a clockwork egg and use it to save the Jinjo. Oh, okay. Turn around and behind the pillar is a ramp going up, Talon Trot behind it. Okay. So they're referring to this. Talon Trot up and go through the door. Nope, that must not be the ramp they are referring to. They must mean this, or do you mean this ramp? Talon Trot up and go through the door. Is this what you meant? I do love myself a train station to the only remaining natural habitat. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. Doing pretty good. Got a glass shard in my bed. Oh, frick. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. The beehive ahead is evil, so destroy it with a grenade egg. There's evil beehives? Oh my god. Okay, well... I can do that. Go left and B-drill the boulder. Go up the ramp on the left and B-drill the boulder. To reveal a jump pad. Use the split-ups pad and swap to Kazooie. Okay. Here we go. Nice, okay. Kazooie, you're up. And use the jump pad to reach the honeycomb. Okay. Oh, God, that hurt. Okay. Go to right side in front of the dinosaurs to find another boulder, break it to reveal a mumbo pad. And that's all I'm supposed to do for right now. Too lazy to move. It's been here for like a week or two. You really need to get rid of that shard. That could really cut you up. It's dangerous. Oh, god damn. No. Absolute jerk. Okay. Go around the corner to the right and you'll see a door with 3 notes around it. Collect them and then go in the door. Okay. So, go right. Yep, that's a door with 3 notes. We're actually doing really good here. Once the gimmick for this level is becomes more clear, it will become more obvious why I've decided to get a to follow a guide much more specifically for this specific level. Okay. We got another move. Cool. There's gonna be another caveman in here. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was mostly plastic. I keep it on my laptop, also in my bed to keep a check on it. Okay, so in here... Okay. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Hello, sir. Boom. Okay. That's pretty good. Clockwork egg. Okay. So now we need to summon the train, and we need to go to Witchy World. Cool. Mm-hmm. So we need to take the train to Witchy World. And then the dinosaur we saved earlier will hop on board. We might have actually already loaded it up on the train. I'm not sure. I assume if he's on the train, he'll just come out already. Probably. Okay, yes, he did leave. Cool. Alright. So we brought this guy home. That's good. And we took the poor guy home to the Styracosaurs. Thanks for returning my lost child. She'll be cleaning out our cave for the next month as punishment. Cool. Alright. Go up the grassy ledges. Yikes. Ow. Okay. Go up the grassy ledges to find a hatch, learn to use the shoes. Okay, perfect. So it looks like the next place we are going is back to Wumba's Wigwam. Yeah, you're fake, aren't you? Thought so. Yep. Okay. This is going very well. Alright, Wumba's... Go to Wumba's Wigwam! Cool. Now, this is where things are going to get a little complicated. You have global. Want to give to Humba? Sure. I'll just throw it in. Magic ready. Jump in, Humba pool. Whee! So, here we are actually going to get to see the major gimmick of this level. We can turn into a T-Rex. However, there are two different sizes of T-Rex that you can turn into. And you use Mumbo's magic to change the size of Humba Wumba's tent in order to have her change you between this small T-Rex or a larger one. So it's... if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have to constantly be going back and forth. You have to go to Mumbo, bring Mumbo here in order to make Humba Wumba's tent bigger or smaller, then go all the way back to turn from Mumbo back into Banjo-Kazooie, come back to Humba Wumba's tent to become the proper T-Rex, and then when you're done with that, you have to go back into Humba Wumba's tent in order to turn back into normal. So there's a lot of backtracking that can happen here. So, first thing we need to do is go talk to some dinosaurs. Wow, a new dinosaur! What are you?
A vicious T-Rex.
You're not that vicious. You don't even know how to roar properly, do you? No, I don't think we do. It's easy. Just tap B for a short roar, and hold B for a long one.
Thanks. Let's go roar at someone.
This is also, as far as I know, the only transformation where you actually have to learn the moves that the transformation can do. Okay. So now we need to go back up to the wigwam, and there's a T-Rex door behind it. I don't know how we get back up to Wumbo's wigwam. I'm gonna be honest. Wumba. Oh, here we go. Okay. So behind here is a little door. And we can roar to open doors now. So first thing and only thing we do in here is grab a Cheeto page. Then turn around and leave. Okay, can do. Around to the left is a small path. Okay. Wumba's wigwam. So we follow this door to find some notes, and turn left to find a Jiggy in a cage. Okay. So we go here, and here. We try very, very hard not to fall. This is important. Hey, save state, thank you. Okay, perfect. I assume I just roar here. Short, short, long, short, long, long. Perfect. And that is our first Jiggy. That is our first Jiggy in Terrydactyland. Yet despite that, we've already gotten 2 Cheeto pages, 2 honeycombs, 2 Jinjos. Only when the secret code of the dinosaurs is heard will this Jiggy be yours. Yeah, cool. Alright, so now we have to go back across. We are making good progress. Stay along the cliff and drop down as you go. Okay. So it sounds like we want to go back to Wumba. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like we're just going back to Humbawamba. Cool. Whee! Not bad. Okay. Now we need to grab the springy step shoes on the left, which are here. Go back to the path to nest sign and jump it. Okay. So here's how it works. When you get these shoes, you get one super big jump, and that's it. That's the entire point of these shoes. So you have to do platforming without being able to jump. Alright, now we're up here. Unga Bunga's Cave. Okay. Simply hit the button to open the door. It will be important later. Turn around and exit. Okay. So this is the one thing I have to do. Okay. Alright. Next steps. Turn left, go up the ramp. The gap path will be ahead of you with a red tunnel to the left. There's an armored caveman in here, and the tunnel goes to the other side. Okay. So you need to launch a clockwork egg, jump along the gap path, and go in the back entrance. Okay. That sounds like a pain, but sure. Okay, that's fine. Damn it. And that's why we save state. I don't even know if this is completely right. But it sounds like this is what is intended. No. Okay. I'm wondering if I have to open from here. Quill, never got your 2 cents on it. What do you think of AI art? Ah, okay. So, no, not in there. I think that AI art can be very practical and very useful for smaller creators who need like a specific piece of art for something and do not have the means to create it or the finances to commission it. But I think it needs to be clearly marked as such. Like, I think every AI-produced piece of artwork should just have, like, a watermark on it. Just indicating that it was created and which tool was used to create it. I don't think it should ever be utilized in a capacity where it is being used to directly generate income. I don't think it should be sold. I don't think it should be used to create, you know, like thumbnails or preview videos that are meant to entice people to interact with a piece of content. I think there are a number of ethical lines, but I think it can have a function. Okay. Oh, okay. I think it's saying that the caveman will turn around if we go that way. Yes. He does face where Banjo and Kazooie are. Okay. That's how you get him. I will be honest, if I could use AI art in some of my projects more freely, I probably would, and not really think much of it. Particularly things like the RPG Maker project, where, you know, I could potentially use these kind of tools to produce, you know, very specific assets. But I don't think it's appropriate to use it for something like that, where the entire point is that it's trying to kind of crowdsource the whole thing. Anyway, turn left and enter the red door, Unga Bunga's cave. Unga Bunga, the caveman who we took a jiggy from a while back, is in here. He will let you in. I don't know if he will. You seem okay, me let you in. Oh, no, he's okay. Go forward and step on the button to open the gate. I never did get his jiggy back in Mayahem Temple. Okay. High jump to the alcove on the right. Watch out for the evil beehive. Okay. And go through the green tunnel. Drop down to jam jars and learn a new move. Okay. So, use the pads. I think generative AI is too powerful of a tool to pretend that it's not going to have, like, a genuine place in the future. But I don't think we have yet defined the proper boundaries for it. Alright, so, Kazooie's gonna learn how to hatch eggs. Turn around and carefully jump up the ledges to go back to Banjo and reunite. Okay. But generative image and film AI and generative audio AI, they are, to put it simply, they are too good of a breakthrough in technology to, like, just say no. Whatever regulation you might try to put on it, it's not going to work. So I think we just have to have certain ethical standards. I think one of those standards is that every piece of AI-generated media needs to come with a clearly identifiable watermark. And I think people who use these materials with those watermarks can be, you know, scrutinized, but tolerated. I think people who would use those kind of tools but remove those watermarks absolutely should just be treated as misrepresenting. I think that would be a good start. Unga Bunga, yeah, that. Okay. So I think we're done here. Now go to Unga Bunga, past him for springy step shoes in the alcove. Oh. It's this guy again. Okay. You know, I never did get this one. And this one was all about having to move slowly. Let me actually try something real quick. I'm going to try to kill that real quick. I'm going to try to massively increase the dead zone. There we go. Okay, we're going to increase the dead zone by a large amount and see if that allows me to sneak more easily. Okay. Sneaking is not really something I can do very effectively. So, I don't think the problem is dead zone. I think the problem is the threshold. Let's try decreasing the threshold. And let's try increasing the gate size and see if that works. The ARs, it really does deserve the quote marks because of their friggin' complex. Anybody who is using these tools and then acting like they are the one who created what they did in any capacity, yeah, they're delusional. Okay, come on. I can't quite sneak. God damn it. Why can't I sneak? No matter how I mess with my controls, I don't quite seem to be able to sneak. Whatever. We'll fiddle with that later. Alright. Just give me one more second. I'm going to revert my control thresholds back to where they were. So this one needs to be 2.23. This one needed to be 80. Perfect. All right. All right. Okay. So, I need to get out of this cave. You know what? Unga's actually going to kick me out of this cave faster than anything else I can do. That's fine. We're going to need to get some springy step shoes in an alcove. And then we're going to go around the side. Okay. There's the shoes. Alright, do not jump. Do not jump. Do not to jump. Do not to jump. Do not to jump. Oh. Wait, where was I supposed to go? Quickly but carefully head right. Oh. Right, it was up there. It was up that ramp. Okay, that's... Okay. Gotta be more careful. Okay. Alright, we're good. State is saved. Perfect. Alright, we made it up here. You buy in there. Steal bags, would you? Then take this. Oh. Okay. So, I guess we're going to be under attack. Alright. We need to dodge projectiles all the way up. I took my eye off the screen. God damn it. But apparently if we keep up that path, we will reach a warp pad. Let's go. Okay. New state saved. Cool. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I think the most respectful craftsmen out there in any field are... Ah, you made it! Come on, I dare you to come up the stairs. I'll show you what happens to egg-robbing bears. I think the best craftsmen in any field are those who respect their tools and understand and appreciate how much the tool is an important component of their art. So, yeah, the AI artists, many of them really do not have that kind of respect or insight into the thing that they use. Or what makes it so important and so special. Alright, hold on. I need to read this. Head along the narrow path to the right. Kill flying enemies first with grenade eggs to make it... Okay. So we are heading through this area over here. Okay. So, when I... God damn it. So, when I started this, my copy-pasted guide I have here, that I've just, copied into Notepad, had a little bit short of 20,000 characters in it. Currently, we are about an hour into the stream, and it's got about 12,500 characters left. So, we have taken out a good, like, roughly 2/5 of the walkthrough so far. There we go. Alright, so in here, shoot the flying enemy with a grenade egg, then use ice eggs on the fire. Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm good enough with ice eggs that I'm just gonna be fine. Okay, or not. You know? Come on. My god, get the fuck out of my way, you stupid pterodactyl. Really? Okay, that's fine. Come on. Gotcha. And go. How are our egg supplies? Egg supplies are a little low in clockwork. That's fine. Stomping planes. Activate the warp pad. In this area is a huge dinosaur that will stomp you. You're supposed to use the marked path to avoid it, but there's another option. Okay, we can use golden feathers to stop it. Okay. So, make it through to the bluish area with 3 buttons. Alright, I can do that. Yep, the Stoponodon. Cool. Cool. Nope, not boss time. This one's not a boss. Just an obstacle. Kick Klungo here, he'd love this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God, I think you're right. That's horrible. Okay, we're good. So, with Banjo and Kazooie over here, we can get a Jiggy. We need to cross again, but as Kazooie. Well, shit. Okay. I don't know how we get back. If I just let him squish me... Would it start me on the other side of that room? Or would it start me back at the start of the level? No, it puts me back at the start of the level. Okay. I don't have enough feathers to get back across. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Okay, I thought I had more left. Yikes. I might just be screwed here. Go. Okay. Where do the stairs lead then? Oh, okay. They just reset over here. That's good then. Golden feathers. Klungo doesn't keep secrets from his wife. They're both into it. Okay, that's fine. Go. 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 Okay, we're good. Go. Go. Got him. Okay. That got the Jinjo. Alright. So we can't get it with Banjo yet. So use the warp pad to the top of the mountain is what I am being told to do. Cool. Top of the mountain. Keep following the path along the cliff. Enter the door. Alright. Sounds easy enough. I just watched a video of a guy explaining why bent plastic turns white. Why does it? That sounds interesting. I'd never thought about that. Okay. So we're gonna need grenade eggs for this. Cool. Alright, we are at 11,000 characters left in this walkthrough guide, so we are getting through it. Alright, Terry's nest. Whoa! Go left into the bright door for a boss fight. Okay. Ah. Microscopic cracks that are small enough to not be felt by the touch, but large enough to change how it reflects light. Oh, cool. What eggs are those? Don't play the fool with me. I want my eggs back or else.
Or else what? You're due to become extinct soon anyway.
Maybe so, but not before you two. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so she's using tracking. Alright, let's go. Got it. Those eggs hurt. I'm off for a rest while the mucoids soften you up. Got it. Hey, where did all my snotty buddies go? You've stolen them just like you stole my eggs. So her attacks definitely are based on tracking. Alright, let's go. Alright, next mucoid phase. This should be pretty easy. Cool. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, we're fine. Got him. Stop it! I've had enough! All right. Well, that was easy. I tried my best, but I'll never get my eggs back from you now. We haven't got your eggs, Terry. You haven't? Oh dear, sorry about the rough stuff.
That's alright. I enjoyed it.
Perhaps we could keep a lookout for your eggs. You would you? That's real nice of you. Here are 4 eggs to find. There are 4 eggs to find which must be ready for hatching around now. Leave it with us, Terry. Please find the eggs for me before I become extinct. I'll give you half the reward now and half later. So, yes, after climbing to the central feature of the entire level... Okay, to help you get my eggs back, I'll also let you use this. So, yeah, after climbing to the top of the level and beating a boss, now it activates the main, like, fetch quest part of the level. Oogle Boogle's cave has an egg. Ah, good tea. Okay. And then... Whoa! Nope. Get that jiggy. Come on. Grenade eggs. We could go with a few ice eggs as well. Thank you. I like black tea. So do I. I am drinking a black tea and peppermint blend. It's very delicious. So this should drop me into another jiggy. You know, or not. So, I guess we have to do that whole fight again. At least it wasn't a hard fight. Uh-huh. Okay. If you have to do the fish again, I think you'd quit the game. I wouldn't be happy about it, I'll tell you that. God damn it. God damn it. What the fuck, lady? Okay, we're good? Got it. Okay. Cool. That was easy. Doop doo 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 doo. All right. The guide is now below 10,000 characters. So we're doing alright. We are about halfway done with today's stream. Well, I say that, but no, we're not. Uh-huh. Yep, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Now we have saved. Now we grab this. Now I wait for some ice eggs. Perfect. Alright. Save. Please load. Perfect. Alright. We got it. Alright. So now we go down here. And... I think... that's basically everything we need. We open a gate. Cool. Boop doo 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 doo. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to head back to the entry point of the world. And then we will start doing Terrydactyland Part 2. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind assisting me, please? Thank you. Alright, world entry. Go down and left toward the grassy area with the lake. Okay. To the left of that is an entrance to the mountain. Go into it. Alright. Where exactly? On one side of the lake is a waterfall, and left of that is an entrance into the mountain. Is this the entrance into the mountain? Sure looks like it. Alright, turn right and jump over to use the split-up pads. Okay. And as Kazooie, go across the water and a bit to the left to the alcove with a flying. That's what it says, just an alcove with a flying. So... that's probably what it means over here. Yes. Use it and fly way high up, aiming at the opposite side of the room. Okay. How are we on reds? We're fine on reds. You should see a big egg above a vine. You need to fly into the alcove. Okay, so we have to see a big egg and land next to it. Okay. Yes. And Kazooie can't climb, so we do have to land in here. Okay, cool. Alright. So, jump on the egg and hold C left. There we go. Okay, we successfully hatched an egg. Go down and reunite with Banjo. Okay. We brought you a baby! Perfect. Good job, Kazooie. Banjo! Banjo, I hatched an egg. We have a baby now. Oh, God. Is there Banjo x Kazooie Rule 34? Of course there is. That's the rule. Go across and use the flying pad. Again, this time land at the base of the gray pillar in the middle of the room. Beak barge to make a bridge disappear. Or bridge appear. And then use the springy step to go up the pillar. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Let's go. Cool. Got it. Yeah, I know. It was like asking if there's water in a pool, but... You know... Sometimes I have hope. Chomposaurus, stomach-cramped carnivore. And we got eaten. Alright, FPS. Could you hear me in there? I won't digest you if you help me out with my little stomach problem. Do you want to hear what you've got to do? No, I just have to shoot the things. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, this guy's got a hell of a stomach problem. Go, Kazooie! Machine gun mode! I think this dinosaur needs to see a doctor. Nice. I swallowed this awful thing earlier. Thought it was a biscuit. Please take it with you when you leave. Perfect. Alright. Do you want to play again? No. Alright. Locate the bridge you raised and follow it back through the door outside. Easy enough. Glad we could help you, sir. Cool. Alright. Take a sharp left in the water to the waterfall. Behind it is a vine. Climb inside. Okay. Can do. Okay, to your right is a slanted platform. Use Talon Trot to go up and find an empty honeycomb. Okay. Okay. Turn around and start heading down the river tunnel. On the left side of it is a shallow path so you can run instead of swim. Okay. When the path ends, you'll see an electric eel below. Avoid it. Shoot a grenade egg to kill it. Okay. And then the last notes for the level are supposed to be underwater. Got it. Let's go. Go, 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 go. We have a very limited amount of time before it respawns. And if all the counts are right, these are the last notes. Okay, good. On one side of this room is a thin ledge. You can... what does that say? One side of this room is a thin ledge you can grab and head left on. Okay. Gotcha. Climb on and use the split pads. Stay as Banjo. Okay. They want you to shoot some enemies, so you can climb along another ledge, but there's a trick to do it. Go across the water to where you can see the hatch, and use the double jump trick to get up. Okay. Or I can just do this like normal. Yep, that's pretty normal. Okay. Easy. Now we drop and grab. Go. Drop. Alright, and our last move for the level. Discord ping herd. Yep. Taxi pack. No kazooie means space in your pack. A way to fill it is what you'd lack. Pick large things up off the ground. In they go and carry them around. Thanks, GM Jars. Okay. Jump in the water, return to the ledge, and reunite with Kazooie. Go down the river passage. Go down the other river passage and exit. Okay. So as soon as we are out of the other side of this river passage, we will delete this section of the guide. And keep on trucking. Quill, do you think Banjo-Tooie will ever happen? No, I actually don't. At least not in the next 5 years minimum. I think they shit the bed so bad with nuts and bolts that the IP is considered toxic. Okay. We're gonna pause here, adjust this. Alright, meanwhile, back in Terrydactyland, there are 7,500 characters left. Let's actually check out what that Discord ping was about. Do 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 do. Okay. Take a sharp right onto the thin ledge, follow it around the corner to find a glow bow. Okay. Go back to the water and get on the platform in the middle of it. Okay. None of that corresponds with what I'm seeing here. Unless they once again confuse their lefts and rights. Unless it's, like, over here? No? Okay. There is the last armored caveman. Yes, I did notice that. So I assume we bomb him from here? Cool. Alright. And we actually need a second one to get the jiggy. Okay. Because we have both globos in this stage, don't we? We do. And we do have all 100 notes, all moves. Alright, we're actually doing really well. Okay. Alright. And from here... God freaking damn it. Oh my god. Fuck off, bird. God. That is such dog shit. No, fuck it. Fuck it. No, fuck it. We're not doing that. There. Okay. That was bullshit. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. So we need to head to Mumbo's skull. We can walk, or we can just warp from the wigwam. God fucking damn it. No. You know what? No. We're done. I'm done fucking with you. Thank you. Cool. Alright, Mumbo's skull. On the left side of the skull is a ledge. Grab it and go along. At the end of the is a Cheeto page under a boulder. Okay. So it should be a boulder with the last Cheeto page. Nope, this is the one I already got. Or possibly one it told me to get earlier in the walkthrough. I'm not going to bother checking. Okay. Alright. It's Mumbo time. Hello. We have brought something for your magic sack, Mumbo Man. Yes, I want Mumbo help. Okay. I suspect that we will see Mumbo, or Banjo and Kazooie again in the future. I do think we will see them again. But I don't think we're going to get, like, an actual Banjo 3 anytime in the next 5 years. Or even announced in the next 5 years. In the sense of specifically, like, a 3D platformer. And quite frankly, the very poor reception that Metroid Prime 4 got is also going to really limit people's interest in, like, at a corporate level for designing anything else that's going to be, like, 3D platformer. Because, unfortunately, there are going to be those who will analyze Metroid Prime 4 as a 3D platformer. Okay. Make the tiny platform bigger on the other side. We need to take a right. Okay, no. Not that. We have to warp to Wubba's Wigwam. That's what it wants me to do. I was one of those people who quite enjoyed their time with Metroid Prime 4, but yeah, it is absolutely not up to the quality of some of the previous ones. Okay. So, now we are going to make Wubba's Wigwam bigger. We are making Humba Wumbas into bigger Humba Wumbas. Like Konami's Lara Croft style Humba Wumbas. Okay, on the right side, we take the tiny ledge into the Styracosaurus cave. That is not what it did. Head to the red-yellow tunnel. Right. Sure. On the other side, take a right. There's a thin ledge here. Yes. And that goes to the Styracosaurus cave. And here we just need to use the Mumbo pad again. Screw you, man.
Hope this works.
The Raymond 1 collection ain't a big hit either, which stings. He died twice. Yeah. Alright, we have successfully made one of the Styracosaurs bigger. Cool. Alright, we are now at 6,300 characters left in the walkthrough. Perhaps he'll find a girlfriend now. Alright, so I think we need to get this boy laid. Head down the ramp, keep going the same way. On the left is the world entrance. Okay, so our next stop is just to head back. Head back to Mumbo Jumbo and switch back. Cool. I didn't actually grab you. Thank you. This boy got magical steroids from a shaman and is now the same shaman has to play wingman. No, I think Mumbo Jumbo's too classy to do that. I think we just need, like, a bear and a bird to get him laid. Come on. Alright, back to Mumbo's skull. Cool. And once we have swapped back to Banjo and Kazooie, we're going to be heading to Humbawamba to see her Mumbawambas again. We need to see just how big her Jumbawambas can become. Because I am a mature, responsible adult man, and I know what's important in life. Like Humbawambas. Cool. Hey, Humbawamba. I'm excited about Pokemon Champs, not gonna lie. I'm waiting to see more information. But I think it definitely has potential. Alright, we are now large T-Rex. Wamba, call this Daddy T-Rex. Oh, God, no. No, no. Why do you have to call it Daddy? God damn it, Humbawamba. Why? Exit the web log and go to the go tunnel. Okay. Take a right across the router and around the corner a bit. Okay, it said take a right across the water. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Look to see a ramp going up and to the left across the water. Okay. Climb it halfway, you'll see Unga Bunga above you. Use a roar to scare him off. No, I think I've gone the completely wrong direction. Yeah, it tells me to use the tunnel. take a right across the water and around the corner. Is it calling this the water? This might be what it was referring to. Okay. Or are you talking about this? Yes, okay. There we go. Alright, we scared that guy. Head back. Head back to the red-yellow tunnel. Okay. Damn. Why does T-Rex Banjo have them defined polygon cheeks? Because this is Daddy T-Rex. Will you play Conker on stream too? I don't know. I don't have any plans to get to Conker this year. But it's also not like I've completely planned everything. On the right is a large T-Rex switch. Okay. Stand on it. A cage nearby will open for 35 seconds. Go back to the wigwam and transform back. Okay. Cool. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind playing Conker. That would be a lot of fun. I've never actually played through Conker's Bad Fur Day, except for, like, maybe the first, like, half hour of the game. But that would not be for a few months. I'll just be very straightforward about that. That would be a few months out at the earliest. Alright, the brown Jinjo family is complete. We get their Jinjo. Cool. Doo-doo-doo. Go through the red-yellow tunnel yet again. Okay. Directly past the pillar. Keep this pillar in mind. Are split-up pads right on the platform. Right. Okay. Okay. We go here. Split pads turn into Solo Kazooie. And then go back to the base of that pillar. Okay. So, what about from here? From here, you can jump and float over to the springy jump shoes on the green platform. Okay. And then we use the shoes to get to the top of the pillar. Okay. Cool. Alright, we're going to save there. We are down to about 5,000 characters. Okay. So, what is the direction here? Use the flying pad and turn towards the world entrance. It's not too far around the corner. Face directly away from the entrance down low. Remember the Jinjo we opened up, land in the alcove, and save him. Holy hell. Okay. I think world entrance is... Where is the world entrance? Alright, here's the world entrance. So there's a Jinjo somewhere. Okay. Face directly away from the entrance down low. And you'll see... an alcove. Oh, is this it? Yes, okay, got it. If you landed, make your blade back to the flying pad and use it again. Okay. While we're on the way, we might as well hatch this egg. Okay, I can't. Cool. So, through the tunnel... this time head counterclockwise, see an area blocked off and a raised rectangle by it. Gonna be honest, guide, I have no idea what you're referring to, but okay. This time head counterclockwise around the mountain, either through the red yellow tunnel or over the raised lake. Off to the right, you should see an area blocked off by a rock wall with a raised rectangle piece above it. What? Off to the right, you should see an area blocked off by a rock wall. I have no idea what you're referring to, but that might be because I went clockwise. Okay. Blocked off is a hole in the ground. Yeah, okay, okay. Land and go through it. And the blocked off is a hole, land and go through it. Okay. A hole, land and go through it. Okay. A Cheeto page. Aim a clockwork egg directly at the page and you will pick it up. Seriously? Oh, that is dumb. Okay, climb out of this area, go through the red-yellow tunnel, and go back to the flying pad. Again. Okay. How do I get out of this area? Oh. Okay, back through the red-yellow tunnel again. And we need to fly. Okay. So let's delete a little bit more of this, just so I can focus on what I need to do. Okay. 4,000 characters of walkthrough left. Black the flying pad. Use it and fly clockwards toward the lake on the lower level. There's an egg on a platform in the water, so hatch it. Yes. Okay. So we do specifically have to fly to that egg, because it is just barely too high to jump to. Okay. Cool. There we go. Now go back and reunite with Banjo. Okay. Whew. It's hot in here. I'm turning on the air. Ouch. Yanked on my headphones. That's fine. Okay. Alright, next goal, reunite with Banjo. Whew. Sorry if that's a little loud. It's just, it's getting really hot in here. I think it has to do with the Humba-Wumbas and the Daddy T-Rexes. You know, that's some pretty serious stuff. Okay. God damn it. Okay. So I need the spring shoes to get back up to Banjo. Cool. Alright, we are back together. Whew, boy. Okay. In the direction of the world entrance, which is God only knows where, is a ramp we scared the caveman in a while ago. Go up this ramp and head inside the cave now. God, you unbelievable asshole. How dare you? Okay. Head forward and use the split-up pads to become Solo Kazooie. Holy crap, dude. And I assume we need to, light a fire or something? No? Okay. Okay. So we take the leftmost hallway to get up here in order to hatch another egg. And now reunite with Banjo and leave the cave the way you entered. There's such huge areas of this game that just really don't seem to do anything, and I don't quite understand it. You should see someone about that stammer, not stammer, freezing cold, cave no central heating, no food either, Unga Bunga tribe. Okay. Warm cave up and give food. Have you watched the Animaniacs? Yes, I was an avid viewer of the original Animaniacs. There you go. Be warm, but still need food. Junk food, good. Oh, okay. So you actually need food from Witchy World. Alright, well, let's not do anything we're not asked to do. We're just going to go here. Head directly across the bridge and enter the red door on the other side. Okay, I can do that. What do you think of the reboot? I haven't watched much of the reboot. I've only watched a few episodes. The ones that I saw, they're fine. They're perfectly entertaining and competent. They can't really have the same kind of impact, is all. Head through the passage in the big room, jump into the alcove on the right. Okay, jump into the alcove on the right. Go through that tunnel, drop down at the end. Okay. And then use the split-up pads. Okay. As Kazooie, look for a wall to your left that's red with a bit of purple at the bottom. You mean to my right? There's a well-hidden crack in that wall. Yes, I actually did find that earlier. Okay. So we hatched it. Yikes, she's a big girl, isn't she? Too right, she can't even fly. I'm not sure if there'll be room in our nest. You couldn't just hit it with one of those grenade eggs, could you? You heartless... Only joking. Bring her back to me and I'll work out an exercise program for her. Okay. So this baby's too big to fly. So what we need is Banjo. And we're going to snag the baby. Okay. Go to the room of the pit pads. Okay, this is going to be kind of annoying. Back to the room. Take the other way out of this room, the green tunnel. Okay, the green tunnel. Dude, screw you, man. Okay, the green tunnel, drop down near a hatch. And keep going out that exit. These levels are so complicated. So this should be near Wumba's wigwam. Yes, Wumba's wigwam is over there. So we specifically have to warp back to the top of the mountain. There is no way to do it otherwise. Most of the songs were also actually translated like countries of the world. That's impressive. Brain is called Vez's, which means danger. Vez. Okay. So, the top of the mountain... we have to go up, I think. Yeah, here we go. Don't worry, we're bringing your baby. Okay. There we go. You know the theory Brain is actually the insane one, right? Yes. To be fair, the one time that Pinky came up with a plan, it did very nearly end up conquering the world, And might have succeeded if Brain had not intervened at the end of that episode. And all Pinky did was open an oyster farm. And it nearly conquered the world. One is a genius, the other's insane. Okay, we got that. We are down to 2,000 characters left. Almost all of the remaining steps for this stage, they nearly all fit on a single screen right now. Okay. So, go to the warp and take it back to Wumba's wigwam. Oh my freaking god. Okay. We are not done with solo Banjo yet. This level is so much goddamn backtracking if you don't know what you're doing. Actually debunked in Hungarian. Oh, Insane the Lanky Stumpy Genius. That's really cool. I never considered the idea that that theory could be entirely debunked simply by checking another language. Okay. Back through the red-yellow tunnel. Again. And back through this narrow ledge. In my opinion, this is my least favorite world in all of Banjo-Tooie. And that is why I am doing it very specifically with a guide. Okay. She tells you... Whoop. There we go. Because even with a guide, we've been here 2 hours and still aren't done. Hey, Mama, what's up? Thank you for finding my missing child. You don't look too pleased. I'm still worried about the rest of my family. Look at my eldest, Scrat. He's very sickly and needs a doctor urgently. Which doctor? I don't care. Any doctor will do. I've heard there's a crazy shaman that lives on the cliff top who might help. Wonderful. It's nice to know not every character in this game is bad. Okay, so now... we steal another baby. Yeah, of course, you know, they said we need a doctor. Witch doctor? How about a witch doctor? Okay. Leave the cave. God damn it. Are you kidding me? Come the fuck on. Okay. Head in the direction of the world entry. I don't know which way that is. But I'm going to... Okay, well, that's game over. There's no way that Banjo makes it out. Never mind. Hello. Thank you. Do. Okay, I can't go that way, so whichever way we're supposed to go doesn't matter because this is the only way we can go. Ah, which is good because this is the way to go. Gee. Okay, got it. When you see the grassy platforms that lead to a Jamdar's hatch, go into the cave entrance on the left. Are you saying you want me to go to the train station? I can't remember where the train station is. Okay. Go into the cave on the left. This is where it wanted me to go. Okay. Hop into the back car of the train using the ramp. You can unpack the dino here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we put the dinosaur in. Hop out of the car. Directly in front of you is a sparkly swap point. Use it to become Kazooie. Okay. Okay. So, we actually have to reunite with Banjo now. The entire point of this part is to reunite with Banjo. And then we have to take the train to the Isle of Hags. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we're alright. That's fine. We're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good. Everything is fine. Okay. We are nearly reunited. We are almost done with all the Banjo-Kazooie separation stuff for this world. Mad it wasn't translated. Yeah. I can appreciate that. Where the fuck are you, Banjo? Alright. Yes. Can we get on board, please? Thank you. Alright. We're going to the Isle of Hags. Alright, we are less than 1,000 characters left in the walkthrough. We just need to get Mumbo here. This is the last bit that we need to handle. Oh, man. Cool. The grunty fight and quiz show stuff. Yeah. Okay. We need Witch Doctor. You. I believe you count as Witch Doctor. Yes, I need you to help. You are the only Witch Doctor we have. Okay. Hope this works. Perfect. We have successfully healed the Styracosaurus. You're healthy again, Scrat. Alright, we have successfully Ubadaki'd Scrat. Ow. Okay. Back we go. Holy crap. Come on, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm actually kind of curious. Do. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Sorry, just trying to open up another tab here. It's just being a real pain in the ass. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I think we are good. Okay. God damn it. There's a couple of things we're going to do after we finish this up. We're going to see if we can't get some more honeycombs, some more Cheeto stuff, just for the sake of thoroughness. Alright, Terrydactyland. We are doing very well overall. Okay. Cool. Alright, good job, Scrat. The Styracosaur is saved. I can't thank you enough. Please accept this shiny thing I acquired when I trod on one of those Unga Bungas. We got one. Alright. So let's take a look at how we are for Terrydactyland. 100 notes, 5 jiggies, 3 moves, 2 globos, 3 Cheeto pages, 3 honeycombs, 2 jiggies. As far as I know, that is everything in this world that is possible for us to access at this point. Let's exit the world. Let's start turning in some stuff. What are our totals right now? Yeah, 13 honeycombs, 13 Cheeto pages. We are doing pretty good. Isn't one of the Jiggies need stuff from the Ice Cube guy? Yes, I believe those last two Jiggies we actually can't get until we do later sections. Isle of Hags is not looking the most complete. Oh, okay. Controller. 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 There you go. Okay. So the level exit is over here, I believe. Do. I think I might have gone the completely wrong way for the exit of the level. That's fine. Which Banjo-Tooie world would you visit? Honestly, I would visit Witchy World. Alright, we are finally free. Terrydactyland done. Even with the less than sanitized rides and horrible food? I think it'd be awesome. I don't think I'd have a good time, but I think it would be awesome. Imagine the video I could make on it. Alright, we're going to head to the Wooded Hollow. Okay. Wait, this isn't where the... No, it is. Okay. Something just clicked. God damn you. God damn you. You absolute jerk. This isn't the honeycomb place, is it? No, it is not. The transporter sound in Tooie and the medics of TF2 Metagun? Really? Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's see if we can't unlock another level while we're here without it deciding to frickin' crash on me again. Alright, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. And this is how we open Hailfire. Go, Jiggy Wiggy. Show me your mighty powers. Unleash the might of Jiggy Wiggy. Okay, cut back. Yes. If we decapitate Jiggy Wiggy, would his head count towards our Jiggies? Yes. Yes, it would. And that is why it is extremely important that we murder this man. It's the only way to ensure the prosperity of our people. Look, I'm going to be completely honest. Out of sheer morbid curiosity, and I truly mean that, out of absolutely nothing more than pure morbid curiosity, and the fact that I know I will feel shame and disappointment, and in full knowledge of those consequences, when this stream is over, I am going to go and find one piece of Banjo X Kazooie Rule 34 art. Because I have to know how someone decided to represent that visually. I need to know. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud about it. The thought of it makes me feel disgusted and alarmed. But I have to know. I have to know. And I hate myself for it. Well, I don't hate myself that much for it. All weirdness aside, I really don't bother being particularly harsh on myself. Okay. Next thing, we're going to head back to Spiral Mountain so we can turn in to Cheeto. And then I think we'll go and activate Cheeto's cheats back in Mayahem Temple. And I think that'll be a good way to close out the episode. Because quite frankly, some of these Cheeto codes are just insanely useful and necessary, and I want them. Come on. Hey, Cheeto. Yep, hello, Cheeto. Uh-huh. 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 Cool. My first cheat is feathers. My second cheat is eggs. Alright. So, I never turned in either of his secrets. So, we're gonna go activate those real quick. Feathers and eggs. Damn, that was a good shot. That was awesome. Alright, Mayhem Temple. Quick save. I believe the next time we stream Banjo-Tooie, it's going to be Grunty Industries. That's going to be really fun. We're finally going to get to be a dishwasher. Or, no, not a dishwasher, just a washing machine. I think this is the code temple. Hello, sir. Alright, perfect. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. This is where you activate my seed. Stands on this podium if you want to know how. Yeah, screw you too. You must spell out the cheat code I have given you. Use the control stick and... Yeah. Okay. Whoa! Okay, it actually has inverted controls for the aiming. Like, inverted vertical. Oh, that feels so weird. Okay. There is not another E here. Feathers. Nice shooting. Now step across to the cheat sheet on the wall over there and press B to view your new cheat. The feathers cheat will double the maximum number of red and gold feathers that you can carry. Cool. And then... E... G... Eggs. Double the maximum number of eggs you can carry. That is absolutely huge. Oh, that is so damn good. Okay. Double max. Double max. There we go. Oh, God, look at those numbers. Oh, those sweet, sweet, beautiful numbers. Alright, and that is going to be it for today. We had an incredible stream today. We got through Terrydactyland. We got everything done that we could. Saturday morning, Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke continues. Sunday morning, once again, RPG Maker. I can't wait. Current daily series on the current daily series on the channel are canon, but the girls have to fight for me. And StarCraft 2 is beginning its episodes as well. I cannot wait to play this again. There'll be another stream of this next week. I will see you all in the next one. And it is time to make the sound to summon the end of the stream. Wow, 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 wow.